Hello everybody. Today we're going to be going over parallel lines with a transversal uh, and the theorems that are associated with this property. So the big thing that I want you to take from this is what is true and what's not true. So I've already posted an assignment for you to be working on, and this will kind of help you with that assignment. Okay, so first of what I'm going to talk about is alternate interior and exterior angles. So in this, the interior angles are, well, 3 and 4. So 3 and 4. So what are they interior of? Well, they're interior of these parallel lines here. And the transversal tells you what side that they are on. So these are alternate sided, so they're an alternate side of the transversal. And they are on the interior of the parallel line. So that's how you know which angles are which. Okay, so 3 and 4 are alternate interior, and then 1 and 2 are alternate exterior. Now what does this mean? These angles are the same in measurement, which means that, let's say that angle 1 is equal to, we'll say, 110 degrees, then that means that angle 2 is also 110 degrees. Okay, so moving on. So that's what alternate interior and exterior angles tells us, is that these two angles are the same. And I'll show you how that'll help you later on. All right, now we're talking about the same side of the transversal. So here's a transversal, and we're going to be on the same side. So in the interior, same as before, interior of the parallel lines, that 1 and 2 are on the same side. So 1 and 2 are interior, and then 3 and 4 are exterior. So what does this mean? This means that the two angles are supplementary, meaning that 1, so we'll say angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180 degrees. Same for 3 and 4, so 3 and, well, I'll just write it out like this. Angle 3 plus angle 4 equals 180 degrees. Okay, so that's what it means to be same side interior and exterior angles. Okay, the last one is corresponding. So let's say that I was going to draw a dotted line through here and separate these two intersections. So I have that intersection and that intersection. And if I was going to separate them and lay them on top of each other, that would mean that this angle is the same as this angle. So let me see if I can demonstrate that really quickly. So I'm going to erase that, draw my line back through here. I'm going to do partial, and I'm going to erase a little chunk from the middle here, and then I'm also going to try to move this to show you that if I put these on top of each other, the angles are in the same spot. Okay, so that's what it means to be corresponding, and corresponding angles are the same. So corresponding, and I'll just write it up here. Change that back to whole. This means same or congruent. You can think of it as congruent if you wanted to be specific. Okay, so moving on, corresponding angles are the same. So that means that angle 1 equals angle 2. Okay, so using our knowledge that we've just gone over, we're going to have a type of problem here. This angle here happens to be 90 degrees because it's a right angle. I mean, that's what a right angle is. Okay, now we want to solve for x. So it's asking us to solve for x here. So we know that this 21x plus 6 has some relation to this 90 degrees up here. Well, let's talk about what theorem this is possibly. This is our transversal here. So this is our transversal, and these lines are parallel lines. So if we're looking at the parallel lines, they are on the exterior of the parallel lines, and then they are on alternating sides of the transversal. So that means that these are alternating exterior angles. So, like we said up here, alternate interior and exterior angles are the same in measurement. Okay, so that means that these two angles here are the same in measurement. So that means that we can set up 21. I'm going to do this in a different color. Now we'll do it in blue. So that means that 21x plus 6 equals 90 degrees. Okay, so now we just solve. So we subtract 6 from both sides. That cancels that out. We have 21x is equal to 90 minus 6, or 84. Now we divide by 21. By 21. That cancels that. We are left with x equals 84 divided by 21 is 4. So that means that x equals 4. And that's how you do it. All right, email me if you have any questions, and I thank you for your patience.